Hello and welcome to another episode of Loud and Clear. This is your boy The Umpire, and today I want to discuss a topic that I've noticed is becoming more and more rampant in today's society. With the rise of social media and content sharing and so many platforms, people, especially young people, have become self obsessed. They have become self absorbed, and there are so many people that are in love with themselves. And while self love is not a bad thing in itself, I think it is sometimes, when it is too much, it is sometimes detrimental to people's capacity to relate with other people because of the high value they place on their own selves. So they start to look down on other people. While that is not always the case, but it is something to think about. And just beyond the self image and self love or self centeredness that we see on social media, there is this competition that seems to exist. It's all about who is doing the most. It's all about where you've been, what have you achieved, who have you met, your social status, and so many things like that. And the bad thing about this thing that is going on, this madness, this rave, is that people who can't afford this kind of lifestyle, they are going into dubious avenues just to generate the needed income to uphold or maintain a certain life standard that naturally they wouldn't be able to afford. It is creating a desperate generation, people who are willing to do anything just to get money so they can live it up. And it's bad for the society as a whole, because when you have desperate people who are willing to do anything, then it puts everyone in danger, because nobody knows, there is no telling what they are willing to do just to get something. And we've seen so many examples, and not just about the danger that these people become to other citizens, it's also about the danger they become to themselves, because sometimes this culture of doing the most, it creates frustration for people who can't manage to attain that level of lifestyle that other people portray on social media. So they're trying their best to get there, but it doesn't seem to be working. So the frustration is building up and building up, and something that I've never experienced in my few years on earth. For example, I'm from Nigeria, and the rate of suicide has exponentially grown. Like, it is mad, like how many young people are committing suicide, and it is scary. And all this because of materialism, because they see so many people flaunting wealth on social media, and it seems like life is against you, since you see young people your age doing big things, and you're wondering to yourself, like, why can't I get to that level? Why aren't things working for me as they are working for other people? So you start to question yourself. You start to think that maybe your life is miserable. And then once that frustration kicks in, it becomes difficult for you to be content with what you have. And then that is where desperation or maybe suicidal thoughts begin to come in. And just want to take this time out to talk to people, whoever is listening. And I just want you to understand that life is not about material things. First of all, you should know that some of the things you see on social media, they are as fake as they come. Most of the people you see posing with things and money and whatever it is, most of the people you see looking good and stuff like that, you do not even know what goes into those posts that you see on social media. Some of the pictures have been edited and re-edited and edited again to make them look as good as they do. And some of the things that you see, the material things that you see, some of them do not even belong to the people that are flaunting them. So there is no point in you frustrating yourself, trying to be something that you are not. And besides, material possessions do not define a person. You can be as rich as you want to be and still be unhappy and still be unimportant to people that surround you. So there is no point in frustrating yourself because of material things. People think that as soon as they get money or as soon as they become famous or whatever, that their life is just going to change for the better. But trust me, if we are to take example from what we've seen with the celebrities and so-called superstars, that we see some of them battling with depression and stuff like that, then that should at least give you a glimpse to know that it is a lie that making money or becoming famous will solve all your problems. yeah, it's always going to look attractive to people, no matter what I say. It's always going to look attractive, being famous, being rich, being celebrated by people, being recognized by almost everyone. It's always going to look attractive. But I want to tell you that what you're going through, wealth and fame are not going to solve those problems. So it is better for you to work on yourself as a person. And also, it is better for your integrity to work hard and earn an honorable living instead of getting yourself involved in things that you know you wouldn't be proud of. Even if the outcome is that you become rich or you become whatever you want to be, you know you wouldn't be as happy as you would be if those things were gotten in an honorable way. So I just want to tell you, my people, life is not about money. Life is not about material things. Be happy with whatever you have and work hard for the things that you desire. This is your boy, The Umpire, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.